The messages that put me over the top were very vulgar and language that I certainly wouldn't use.
One Niagara Falls City Council member has a plan to rid the Cataract City of stray and feral cats, but she's getting a lot of backlash for it.
She says she's receiving threats so frightening, police are now involved. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Sierra Johnson is in Niagara Falls with more tonight.
As soon as the legislation became public knowledge, I started to receive emails and Facebook postings.
And some of those messages reacting to Councilwoman Kristen Grandinetti's plan to tackle the stray cat issue in Niagara Falls weren't exactly positive.
The way I viewed this was that I had a constituent come to me with a problem, and whether you agree with your constituents or not, you're representing them.
It was earlier this month when Grandinetti sponsored a bill suggesting those caught feeding stray cats should be fined. She says the bill was created in response to resident concerns over the high number of strays in the area. It didn't take long for those opposing her ideas to make their opinions heard. Those opinions, as many as 100 of them, delivered by email and over Facebook.
The Facebook postings came fast and furiously, and they started to get pretty intense. The messages that put me over the top were very vulgar and language that I certainly wouldn't use.
Those messages included phrases such as, quote, "I would like to see you drugged and urinated on," and "do us a favor, drown your 2 children and kill yourself." The messages continued for 2 weeks with language strong enough to move Grandinetti to take action.
It got to the point where there were so many and I was so uncomfortable that's why I asked the police chief if he thought I should file.
And file she did. The 6-year member of the council says the messages were not sent anonymously, which could make it easier for police to investigate. And despite the harassment, Grandinetti says there is a silver lining. This conflict has served as a catalyst for conversation. The council member of the city's legal department and Amy Lewis, executive director of the Niagara County SPCA, have since met to discuss viable options to address the stray cat issue. Councilwoman Grandinetti says those threats she received on Facebook and email remain under investigation by the Niagara Falls Police. And as for the cat problem, she says she hopes to have a set plan on the agenda by May. Reporting from Niagara Falls, Sierra Johnson, 7 Eyewitness News.